Hello, Speed Gaming, and welcome to the Metroid Prime Mentor Tournament Randomizer. I am Bello, and I will be commentating this match, which is Bowman versus User13, also known as Vanillite 13. I am joined here by Drake Foes. Hello.
Hello. So we got on the mentors. I don't believe I know what the mentors are. We should probably mention that right away.
Uh, we
It's not
have
listed anywhere.
we have Baha on user's side and Sam for Bowman.
Okay, and the RAs are that they both want Spring Ball, but other than that, I don't know.
I believe that would be it. Yeah.
The race time has started in our room, and oh, there it is already caught up a little early. But here we go.
Yeah. Good luck on both sides for the final race of the Swiss rounds of this tournament. Let's hear it.
Oh, we can switch to race layout. Yeah. There we go. All right. So we're going to start off with Space Jump first. We'd like to know where the missile launcher is and the morph ball. If we get Space Jump early, that also tells us a few things. But logic is pretty limited. We're going to start with struggling with Space Jump first. This is a little tricky. You got to bend backwards a little bit.
Getting a good dash is important too. Bowman managing to get it first, and a missile. We will see if it is a launcher.
It is.
Indeed. Okay. All right. So
that makes things much nicer, actually.
Oh yes, absolutely. Checking the item in landing site turns out to be an expansion. Nice dash.
So we're going to do artifact tempo right away. I don't object to this. I don't see any reason not to.
Absolutely. Even then it's logical. which is always a plus side. All right, and user also managing to get SJF.
So, do you like going to the bottom of Root Cave? I've been asking this every single race. It seems to be a little controversial. I know Uncle Reggie doesn't like it, but most people do.
All right, so I feel like I'm comfortable enough with my own movement that I can do it and it won't lose me too much time. If I get launcher like really early on, I like doing this.
Yeah.
I like doing this for the sole reason that if you find Varia in Chozo, you're not necessarily going to go back there. You probably want to go to Magmore from Lava Lake if that's possible.
Oh, I'm missing the artifacts. Oh no, they stopped. And we got Dank Buster right away.
Nice. Very good, very good.
Oh, please. Okay, so Frost Cave at least. They're not reading all of them. Ice Rings East. Okay, now they're gonna. Okay, read them in order.
Okay, please. Transport Access North. Okay, that's free. Security Access A. Ice Rings East. Main Quarry. Burn Dome. And Frost Cave. Oh, these are pretty alright artifacts. If you ask me.
Okay, so Security Access A, is that what that is?
Security Access A, I believe, yes. So that is actually right next to Main Quarry.
Okay, so what I got is Transport Access North, Security Access A, Ice Ruins East, Main Quarry, Burn Dome, and Frost Cave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, got the correct ones. Okay.
Alright.
Back to the tracker, we have Wave Buster as well for Vanillable.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now will we see Bowman go for Transport Tunnel B is the question. Looks like we will.
Yeah.
Using that nice little NSJ standable right here. It's a nice little substitute for clearing this a little faster without space jump. I like this very much.
So with Missile Launcher, we have a lot of options open. Going here right away cuts out a backtrack if this is something. Like if this is Morph Ball and we have to come back for this is a long backtrack, so... Boost Ball!
This will certainly come in handy.
The logical implications. Once we get Morph Ball, what can we do with this boost ball? I don't think there's...
Ruined Shrine. Ruined Shrine upper.
Is that
We
not
will
Space
be
Jump? Oh, if we don't have Space Jump, that puts it into logic. Okay.
yes,
Oh, and boost ball.
and
I'm
and the
tracking
half
this.
pipe in main plaza too.
Ah, yes, I keep forgetting. Yeah. So that could signal that Space Jump is a little far away. It's more likely.
Yeah,
It's more likely
yeah.
to happen. Not necessary, but it could happen.
Which Bowman going for a very nice scan dash here. Fortunately, turning around, so losing a little bit of speed, but it's all right. It looked cool, so in my book, that's all that's needed.
I agree. Doing things, fast things in this game kind of look cool. So
Yeah,
generally,
uh,
that's like a lot of people think speedrunners play to go fast. It's actually just because fast things look cool. That's the only reason.
yes. Screw the
All
timer.
right,
We're here to
E-tank
style.
on the grapple edge, and
Yep.
then missile on the half pipe. Okay.
Bowman opting to check for Ruined Shrine immediately. I, for
It's only
one, am
one
not.
check, but I
Yes,
don't mind.
I'm not sure I like this right now. I would at least, if I were Bowman, I would at least look for Morph Ball on. Oh,
Uh,
look at that. That's a suit.
Is it's either variable? Okay, that's fine if we leave it now.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I would.
I
If it were
believe it's logically required for us to have morph ball to get
Morph
that.
Ball or Space Jump in
Or
order
space
to
jump. Yeah.
be to build. Actually, no, we could just do the beetle fight, but it's just very time consuming.
We just can't escape because we don't have morph ball.
Oh right, yes,
Yeah.
I forcore.
Yeah. Unless we, I think those standables are higher
No,
level.
those standables are not in logic to get
Yeah.
out of Ruined Shrine.
Another missile. User 13 electing to save, which I'm perfectly okay with.
Yeah. But Bowman does have the knowledge of a suit in Ruined Shrine.
I don't mind the rune shrine check because you can just open the door, jump, and then backtrack. It's like a very small detour.
Yeah, but also, given the fact that we have Boost Ball, Morph Ball would allow us to get that second check immediately, and bonus point if we get like either Power Bomb or, oh, speaking of Morph, there it is. Power Bomb or just Morph Ball bombs, we can just do all three checks at once and cut down on a bit of backtracking.
All right, I'm gonna gamer lane in here just to see what this check is.
Yep.
Restream quality is very low. They've both caught up to each other. Of the bees.
Yep. Yeah, not the bees.
I have no idea what that was.
I didn't catch that, but perhaps we will get to see it on the user's side.
Looks like they're learning it on the fly as well
Yeah.
from both their mentors. This is a really good check to learn.
Yeah, it cuts down a lot of backtracking because usually you don't get bombs too early, and if you know that you don't have to backtrack to Ruin Nursery anyways, it's very good to know this.
Yeah.
Because you can just avoid backtracking there a second time.
I can think of one tournament match where it was very consequential in the finals.
Oh. Alright, there's our Transport Access North artifact.
These are still setting up the... I'm still gamer leaning, by the way. I'm just like hyper focused on this. I just want to see what this... because I never am able to see it. It might be also because I think the restream... we demand 30 FPS for the restream for the sake of bandwidth. So it might actually just be hard to see.
Yeah. And also given that we don't have a lot...
Oh.
Oh, not turning around. Yeah, you gotta do
Oh,
this
they've got to
in
bail.
quick instant. Yeah. Unfortunate, but... Yeah, indeed. I am indeed Drake's comp partner, Glenn. All right, missiles.
So rather, okay, I mean, the past few seeds that I've commentated, there's been just like a bunch of crap at the beginning of Chozo, and now it seems more normal where we just get a few majors that we can move on with. So,
Yeah.
I believe there's nothing much here in, I mean, I guess now we have Varia and we have choices. I tend not to like going towards Magmor when you have Varia this early and there are other options. But let's see what the runners think here.
Yep. Oh,
Oopsie.
unfortunately. No, that looked like phase-on suit.
Whoa, wait. No way.
I saw hints of red and dark.
Oh, now we have to do this fight. I don't even know how many
Oops.
beetles are required here.
Too many. But yeah, a rare occurrence of the beetle fight happening right now. You could also probably just reload the room and try to dash again, but
That climb is oh, cutscene
have-
skip actually working out nicely for
Yeah.
us. That kind of looks like no, that's phase on. No way. No,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
no, that is phase on.
That is phase on. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so this is a little odd, but we have vanilla suit damage on, if I'm not mistaken. So this is 50% damage reduction right off the bat, which
Yeah.
will actually come in very handy
Yeah.
with low E-tank situations. So it's actually a blessing in disguise. Bowman, there is still a check you can get up there.
Oh no, that's a hot dog.
Well, never punished, as we like to say. Right,
We don't
user-
know. We don't know if we're being punished yet. Hopefully,
All right.
user also remembers.
Yeah, user also getting the dash first, right? Very nice.
But now they have to do the fight. Actually, no, they can just leave because they. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do they hot dog? No. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Well, will Bowman be punished? That is the question now.
a little bit of a down.
What is a tournament match without a bit of down?
I kind of hope it's nothing. It'd be kind of a pretty major hot dog. Oh,
Ouch!
pain. Pain. That might actually be the worst thing you could see there.
Oh
For Bowman.
no!
Oh boy.
No, Bowman just seems to have forgotten they have boost. Just not boosting across the corridor here.
The tree
user
has.
kicking the tree.
I don't think I need to game rolling here. I didn't see it.
Couldn't catch
KR,
that
you
either.
missed a space jump boots hot dog from Bowman. They didn't realize that they had a boost ball and they could get upper shrine.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
Mm.
No, actually, logically, that unlocks what? When now that we think it might not actually be as a catastrophic of a hot dog right away.
Lower
pretty
watery
bad.
hall would be a thing that's unlocked, but even then, not
Yeah.
even just logically, just for sheer mobility.
Yeah. Yeah,
gonna-
for mobility it's a disaster, but in terms of logic, it's doesn't actually unlock as much as you would think. It's not like it unlocks Magma,
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah, but parts of Fendrana,
bombs.
especially now that we have bombs, if Bowman decides to go to Fendrana without double checking there,
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah.
And they might, these bombs might give them, you kind of was hoping that it was nothing here so that they would go, uh-oh, did I hot dog something? But they found something and now they're going to go to Zoid and Furnace and... God forbid it Spider Ball ends up at, like somewhere along the way and then they see something in Upper Furnace. User's going to be able to get it, Bowman's not going to be able to get it. That would be really bad.
Yeah. Bowman will also opt to check what's down there.
Nothing.
It's nothing. I was kind of hoping that would be progression, so that Bowman could actually like think, oh, okay, I might need space jump for this,
Yeah.
or at least gravity. So I might have missed something.
Now,
Yeah.
I think it is rather hard to do that with... Actually, we have to eat... Actually, I don't know if, like, energy consideration is put into that jump.
We have phase on suits, so
I just mean logically, like, if a major was there.
I believe
Would
it
it-
is taken into consideration, but given
So maybe
our,
that phase-on suit is logical.
yeah, it could
That would
very
be
well
amazing.
be.
That would be amazing.
All right. In the meantime, opting to use bomb jumps to climb. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very fancy.
What is that?
Ice
We
spreader.
take those.
Yeah. User coming up on bombs as well.
If we see Spider Ball here, that's gonna be bad. that's gonna make me really worried.
Yeah, but at least we know one of those is an artifact, so...
Yeah, what are the artifacts? Let me post this again. Oh, Burn Dome, that's right, an artifact.
Yeah.
So we have to do it anyway, so this wouldn't even be... You wouldn't even be routing conservatively by doing Zoid, you would just be routing. There's the artifact, okay, so Zoid has the item.
Well, if it turns out to be an item and not an Octroid.
Yesterday I learned that one Ice Beam shot hurts Zoid.
Yes.
I did not know that. I was...
Yes, for some reason, Zoid is sensible to Ice Beam, but not Wave or Plasma. It's just kind of one of those Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube moment.
Yeah. That does feel like one of those things that you just like touch on like before the level design is complete. You're like, when are items gonna show up and et cetera, and then you just forget to change the values back.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'd agree. I'd be inclined to agree with you, Glenn, because I haven't seen Bowman boosting all that much. So
yeah.
Yeah, I think Bowman just for gore they have.
Oh,
Drake, what did you have to say? Anything?
Why did I call it?
Oh,
That's so painful.
Oh no.
Hopefully they remember they have boost. Still not boosting. Still not boosting.
Still not.
And what's worse, I think, is that both of them hot dog, both them and their mentor.
Yeah. Because I know I definitely forgot some stuff, and my mentors were yelling at me to, Bello, what are you doing? Bello, go back! And that was especially like after I said, oh, I should go check out there. And they're like, okay. And then I'm like going somewhere else and like, no, Bello, what are you doing? But back on track, haha, fitting because spider. User stumbling upon their spider as well. And going
this is gonna route pretty nicely. This is just basically screams furnace.
Oh, absolutely.
And oh, actually, now that I think about it, after you get furnace, if it's not a beam, then you basically just have to turn around, and then what? You're still looking for Varia. If it is Varia and furnace, then that route's really nice. So that just okay. We just leave.
Yeah.
Or it could just be nothing and end up being on plant. Like, you know, that just because furnace upper furnace isn't logic doesn't mean it has to have anything. And what is that?
Oh, I couldn't catch that. But we have a question in chat that asks about the significance of hot dogging. So, Beef Supreme, a little history lesson. So I believe in one of the previous CGC tournaments, we've not the one that just happened, but another one a few years prior. We had a team, which, if I recall correctly, was composed of Aaron Explosives and Draconith, Team Hot Dog. And if memory serves right, they lost a race to forgetting I think it was a phase-on suit in Crossway. And so, I think the term hot dogging comes from that very race.
Yeah, because they just forgot about something.
Yes. Hot dogging is basically forgetting. In this context, why did I say forgetting?
That's all right. English actually is my second language too, so I actually do remember struggling with it.
Yeah.
So I never judge someone. It's fine. It's okay. Oh, he just boosted. Okay, they definitely know boost. Are they gonna put it together?
Yeah.
Oh, Dynamo. We completely forgot about Dynamo. Of course.
Oh right, yes, yeah. Dynamo.
Yes.
But hopefully this isn't Various, so they can actually backtrack to...
yeah.
Especially with bombs, too. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna make our way back to SJ on both sides.
Yeah, if this is Varia, that'll suck. Okay.
Okay,
Whew.
thank goodness.
Now, um, lower nursery is now in logic, so they might just go back and go, oh, by the way, and then, yeah. So like maybe that'll save them.
Was Ruin Nursery anything?
Ruin
Oh.
or not nursery? Excuse me.
Shrine, yes.
Shrine. Lower shrine is in logic, so upper shrine they might walk back into and go, oh, upper shrine. Forgot about that.
Yeah, and kind of stress out after they realize it's space jump.
Yeah. But it seems like it hasn't made much of a difference so far.
Yeah,
The
thankfully.
detour for space jumps seemed to have taken much longer than the time it saved. Or at least like Bowman is more comfortable with the movement so far.
Yeah.
More scan dashes and stuff like that. Although forgetting to use boost ball has cost them some time.
Yeah, definitely. But at least they remembered. And
I like these scan dashes. Even if you don't perform them
Yeah.
optimally, just go for them anyway. Like it's a great way to learn.
Yes, absolutely. And then you start getting good at bending set dashes, and then you can pull off some absolutely crazy stuff. And that's where the true dopamine hits in prime movement.
Vanillable? What are we thinking about right now? I guess they might be discussing plant.
Yeah, it's definitely worth considering.
And they
Especially-
remembered. Okay.
There we go.
Oopsie daisies.
All right,
Thank
never
God
punished.
upper furnace was nothing. Oh my goodness, that would have been...
And these are going for plant. And also opting for this quick climb for Arboretum. Very nice. And just a missile expansion on lower Ruined Shrine.
I don't think there's anything else in logic. Other than
Besides
plant.
Flagra. Yeah.
So, yeah. Might actually be vanilla Varia.
No. There could still be Frigate Crash Site.
That is true. Oh, and gallery tunnel. Oh my god. It's gallery tunnel
Oh.
again.
Oh no.
Not again. But I'm not. I mean, the plant play, I don't mind it. I don't
Yeah.
mind it here.
Especially considering we have Spider, even if the absence of super missiles makes this out of logic, ghosts, I mean,
Yeah.
it's still worth checking out. Just because
And
we're there.
your routes into gallery tunnel.
Just a missile expansion, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, the Hive Totem loop was nothing, if I recall. Yeah, literally nothing in the Hive Totem loop. It was,
Pretty barren.
yeah.
Bowman opting to save, understandable at 46 health. The bees can get pretty deadly pretty fast. Meanwhile, user, nice recovery
Nice.
on that standable.
So Sam's strat for Flagra with the cutscene skip is to stun Flagra, and then Flagra will be stunned for like a really, really long time, and then you can just
Huh.
and even after you clear out the phases, Flagra will still be stunned even after you skip the cutscene.
Oh, that's very nice. What I like to do usually is, as I'm scan dashing around Flagra, I like to shoot the panels as I go, as that will also kind of manipulate Flagra into knocking them back down, and so into not swiping at you. Oh no! Wait. Oh no!
I think that was deliberate.
Yeah, most likely. I still would have checked though, because if super missiles turned back,
Super missiles.
there we are,
Oh.
both getting super missiles. So that might cost user a little bit.
I
Hopefully,
think it might cost them a lot.
Yeah, because
That
Wait,
puts
hold on.
ghosts into logic.
we didn't see tree though. I don't think we know what there is, so it could still be tree.
Hopefully we'll be wrong again about all of our predictions, and it's like
Yeah.
And it's what's actually left in what? So frigate crash site we cleared.
Yeah.
Flogger.
Tree.
Hopefully it's tree and that's not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it takes quite a bit of time to reclimb that room.
Oh, absolutely.
Electing to do Root Cave. They seem pretty comfortable with their movement.
Yeah. We might see some root cave dash.
They have bombs, so they might even go for the wall crawl.
Oh yes, absolutely. All right. Let's see it. Didn't quite get enough height. I don't really like scan dashing off of this zoomer. I prefer the furthest one.
Yeah, I see a
Since
lot
it
of people kill that
yeah,
close zoomer.
yeah, because it is further, so that means you will have a quicker dash. But Bowman's still getting it second try, which is pretty commendable. A pretty tricky dash to get your hands on.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm always scared
sometimes-
when. Yeah. This game, if you mess up your movement, it's super hard punishing.
Yeah, that's what we call a down. All right, let's see what they have. A missile. We might be
Baron early
seeing-
game.
Yeah. Oh, nice R jump. And yes, we will be seeing the secret world into the wall crawl back there.
This is Arbor Chamber,
Indeed.
which always confuses me. I get it confused sometimes with Arboreum, which is the room you climb to get to Flogger.
Oh, really? I get it confused with Great Tree Chamber most of the time.
User's just grabbing the extra tank. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. What's plasma and X-ray locked back here? Uh-oh. Are we stuck?
Oh, we might have gone a little too far. That's okay.
User going back to frigate crash site. Okay.
Be able to use bombs to make your way back up. Play cards, right?
So, what could ghosts or tree be? It could be ice. It could be wave. It could be Varia.
Yeah, I think those are the three big upgrades that we'd be looking for at the moment.
I don't think it can be anything else because nothing else would come into logic.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Oh, we might have gotten it, and it was just for a missile expansion.
Yeah. This is good to get out of the way. Occasionally it's something, and then
Yeah,
you're like, oh boy.
cutting out on backtracking is a pretty capital aspect of routing this randomizer, after all. When user is going to be stumbling upon this this super missile very soon, might just hurry back to Flagra. Or, well, ghosts in this case.
Wait. Oh, they see the super missile. That's a heart wrencher. That's like, uh-oh. They are getting the
Yeah.
slope drop pretty well.
Yeah, almost getting it.
Maybe somebody in the chat could...
There we are.
If it's grapple beam, we have boost and spider. Could we do training chamber backwards, like through piston tunnel?
No, I don't think we can.
Okay.
Because...
Because the
there
hatch
will-
only opens after the fight
Yes.
finishes, right? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, speaking
Oh,
of
what?
grapple, it was in the tree
Huh?
on Bowman's side.
Now, okay, so it has to be Sun Chamber 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the right way. Oh, I don't... Has Bowman done Floggles? Or...
Bowman is
think-
not. He's not done
Could-
Flogger.
You could still do it from backwards, though.
Yeah, but I think with cutscene skip, it doesn't make much of a difference. It might even be slower because the climb is slower. It takes a lot of time to shoot the supers and then do all that junk. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of a wash.
Yeah,
whether or
but
not-
the swag, though.
Yeah, I guess. Invisible branch there?
Yeah.
As you don't know.
Yeah, it's...
And And this
Metroid
climb is
Prime.
not that much slower than the fastest one. And the fastest one
Yeah.
requires a hard BSJ. So if you're learning, this climb is pretty like easy to learn, relatively easy to master compared to other ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they pick up Varia, that puts Magma Pool into logic now.
No power bombs.
You're correct. I forgot about power bombs. I just assumed that we've gotten a power bomb expansion already, which we have not.
No, and even then, I'm not sure this would be worth it due to the wave door that locks both TCA and training chamber.
Hmm.
So yeah,
So Vanillable skipped the recave climb, which I'm fine with.
yeah,
Because I mean, you can do it whenever you kind of feel comfortable. You can do it on your way.
yeah, and it's out of logic at the moment, so can't really blame you for not doing this if you're not comfortable with it.
Vanillable was about to actually try to go the Flogger the normal way, which you cannot do because of the doors. It's closed. So we got to do it backwards. Nice bending here.
Oh.
Good movement.
Good,
Good movement.
Yeah,
Okay, if it's wave beam, then it just has to be Tower of Light or Antechamber. I don't think it only unlocks 3 checks. If it's ice beam, it unlocks Overgrown Cavern and Antechamber as well, and Crossway.
and
We actually have the items for Crossway, so it could be interesting in terms of
it could also open Overgrown Cavern.
yeah, Overgrown Cavern. Actually, yeah, no, I forget. Like, wait, no, hold on. Overgrown Cavern is open if you have ice, but you only Overgrown Cavern is open if you have ice, but you don't have bombs. But we have bombs, so we can
we
just
have
go through
bombs.
it. We can just go through it through Farchosa. We don't have to go through the Frigate Crashlight climb. So the Frigate Crashlight climb logic won't affect us in this case.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if the ghosts cooperate. Ooh,
They're doing the juggling.
some nice juggling. Unfortunately, free time loss. The ghosts, the Sun Chamber ghosts being the Sun Chamber ghosts as always.
So if it's Varia, then it's just go to Magmor, then Fan, and then it's boring. But if we get Ice Beam
That could get
into
interesting.
Wave Beam or Thermal, then it gets interesting. And it's like, okay, time for something.
Yeah.
Or God forbid, Gravity Suit. Oh, never mind.
No, boring.
Off to
They-
Magmor.
Say the line, K-Rar.
French Vanilla. Bowman? Magmor?
Hmm?
No, okay, good. Alright. They were turning around for a second.
Maybe considering which door was the right door, probably.
Yeah. This is nice. We've gotten plant out of the way, which is always, and we're going to be able to do Lava Lake. So these are kind of ugly backtracks you never really want to do, so it's kind of nice that they're in logic. I don't know about you, but I kind of like it in races when bosses are required, because it means when you know bosses are required. Like, I don't mind all boss artifacts, because I'm like, okay, good. Hyper risky routing will not be rewarded by my opponent, and I can, because it always sucks to lose a race like that, where you're like, oh, I did the sensible skips, and your opponent hyper aggressive routed, and you're like, okay, well, it's unfortunate.
Yep. All right.
Oh, and I am the tracker, in fact, so I will put various suit. Yes.
Yeah.
Did I do?
User also getting various suit. Right on Bowman's tail still. Pretty close race despite the differences that we have witnessed in the early game. So pretty happy to see that.
And grapple, yes. The remaining artifacts, we have Ice Runes East, Main Quarry, Frost Cave, And security access A. And security access A is which one is that one again? You just told me this one, right?
It's right next to the main quarry. It's where
Ah.
you powerbomb a grid
Yes,
and
okay.
it reveals the item. We have a missile launch back up speed.
So that means we need. I think Frost Cave logically requires gravity because getting out is kind of tricky.
Without gravity, yeah, I'm not 100% certain.
Somebody will have to inform us about that. Otherwise, main quarry requires wave beam, and I don't think it. I'm not sure if it requires thermal.
Main quarry logically requires thermal because we have to use a conduit.
And then security access A power bombs, and
Yes.
plasma beam for Ice Runes East.
Not necessarily. It's Ice Runes East, so it could be on the
Oh,
spider track.
yes, could just be spider. Okay. Meanwhile, from Angor is nothing.
Yeah, so far, not much, but we haven't quite reached the monitor station cluster yet, so we still have that to see.
I would have loved to see like Varia and then Gravity show up. Actually, no, we have Spider Ball, so never mind. Gravity wouldn't have unlocked workstation. Never mind. I always kind of like it when it kind of points you towards Stardust in some way.
Shout outs to Quarantine Monitor,
Yeah.
which doesn't need thermal. Interesting. Bowman not immediately checking out.
What was down there?
That is
Wave beam or a visor?
I think that's a beam. I think that's wave. Okay, so power locked wave. Interesting. I don't know if I'm not sure if that was wave or
Ice beam.
Oh, well, that answers my question.
I know some routers, like some players like to see an item and they just think that it points somewhere, but I'm not sure I want to go back to Chozo to explore this ice beam.
That's
I think I just want to go. I think I just still want to go defend. There are just more checks, and the save warp takes me back.
Yeah, I would agree. And after the save warp, we can just do the forget crash site climb and just directly be in Fort Chozo.
Yeah.
I would still check. What's that room name again? I always forget it. Warrior
Yeah, it's
Shrine
definitely
before heading up to Fen.
Yeah, I agree.
Bowman making good use of that ice beam to freeze those turrets until the room is reloaded. Since they are not the super turrets from Phase on Mines, ice beam has its effects like indefinitely until the room is reloaded, of course. Bowman hesitating a bit to take that E-tank, but still opting to get it anyways. I would also do that because the more reckless I can play, just the more fun I have. Really, that's all.
And I think the way this game is dangerous.
Unfortunately, mixing up
drops.
that dash abyss, a bit of down, but that's all right. We can always climb back up.
If you're in this situation, the user there didn't need to spend the missiles. You could just freeze them. They freeze forever.
Yes.
It's the mega turrets that don't freeze forever.
Yes. So basically, as long as the turret is not in phase on mines, you can freeze it forever.
And I think where we have to consider where it's dangerous, like actually playing fast is pretty safe just because you get out of the line of fire really quickly.
Yes.
This is something I learned speedrunning the game I speedrun, where doing a fight quickly just doesn't give the enemies a chance to kill you. And I think the same thing in this game. If you can do lower mines really quickly, there's not really much danger. But if you're really slow, then you just get hit by Metroids and Phazon and et cetera, et cetera. So
Yeah. Well,
getting the E-tank there is just purely for safety.
Yeah, well, my point is, you can go on longer without needing a health refill.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what I mean by playing recklessly. Of course, when you're going to be playing fast, you're not going to get hit very much, but those little bits of damage will start to add up very quickly. And if you do mess up while you're on low health, yeah, you do not want to die. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much what I mean by playing recklessly. I mean, like, not playing for drops as much, not saving half as much.
Yeah, that's why I like it when people get missiles more than E-tanks. Mostly just because you're going to be doing a lot more fights, and just hunting for drops is a nightmare. Like, mines is just a missile sink in particular. You gotta,
Yeah.
especially if you're not comfortable with that one Omega Pirate, or not Omega Pirate, that Elite Pirate climb where you jump on his shoulders.
Oh yeah.
You gotta just fight him, and that's another 20 missiles down the drain. Then there's OP that's like, I think, like, I don't even know, 40 missiles almost? Whoa, camera, hello.
Oh yeah.
There's artifact. Okay, so
Yeah.
plasma beam not completely necessary for artifacts right away.
We might see something on the. Oh, perhaps Bowman
A little bit of
experimenting a
dash.
bit with some scan dashing. From there, I would rather scan dash off the snow cones from behind. But that's just personal preference. Just a missile on the plasma lock check, so.
We know PBs can't be chapel,
Yep.
so I don't think we should check there. It could have an expansion, but that's a very aggressive play if you just go to chapel and be like... Actually, no, you wouldn't even be able to escape anyway, never mind.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second.
You can't even lockpick, so.
Yeah.
I mean, the most you could do is probably peek Chozo Ice Temple since we have supers, but just for a peek, I don't think it's worth it.
I would really hope that they run into a PB expansion, because if Fen doesn't have main PBs, then that just means we have to turn around and go to Chozo or for your crash site.
Yeah.
Which would be kind of ugly to do. Hopefully main PBs shows up. That looks like... What is that?
I'm not
Looks like they're going for it. Maybe a visor? It kind of looked like a visor. No. PB
it's
expansion. Okay,
PB
speak of the
expansion.
devil.
Yeah,
Speak of the devil and he doth appear.
absolutely. Oh, again, trying to get a little fancy with some scan dashes here.
Looks like Bowman is like learning the speed strats. Like like that scan
Yeah.
dash is what you do in speedruns. That's like they're doing like all the dashes.
Yeah, it's pretty beneficial to know some speedrun strats for randomizer races. I myself have also dabbled in Prime Any Percent a little bit. Kind of stopped midway through at after Farfen, but once
I
this
watched all
tournament is
5 hours of Justin's tutorial.
yeah,
I'm not even going to speedrun. I really do not want to speedrun. I am on a break from speedrunning, so it was just to
Yeah.
learn strats.
Yeah, after this tournament is done, I really want to start speedrunning
Oh.
this again.
We're going to Upper Fire Shores. Interesting.
Hmm.
Oh, we're just getting wave. Never mind. Not even thinking. What am I thinking? Of course, just go get wave. The question is, do you want to risk Upper Fire Shores and then hunt for PBs? I don't know.
Monitor Station can maybe able to yield a few PB drops, so I think what they're gonna do is, for safety, they're gonna do Short Tunnel first, and then try to see if they can get a drop in Monitor Station, and if they can, Upper Fiery Shores. I think that would be the play.
Oh my god, I'm so behind on tracking. I apologize. I thought I clicked these. I'm pretty sure I clicked Grapple Beam, and I'm pretty sure I clicked Varia. Sometimes that happens. Sorry about that, guys.
Alright, no luck on the first crate set. Maybe the second one will yield another.
Nope.
Fortunately not.
Drop system, I hardly knew him.
Yep, this game and its infamous drop system. At least Echoes does that better, even though no jump like Cowboy.
Yeah.
Alright, and User right on Bowman's tail, still. Getting that wave beam.
Looks like both of them are going to go back for Upper Fire Shores.
Yep.
Now,
And drop
there
system
are
in
options
action.
here. Do we go back to Front Fen or do we go to Far Fen? Still no PB.
Hmm.
Because I think Workstation is not logical because of the thermal, but who cares about that?
Plasma processing would be in logic, I think, though.
Ooh, I kind of want to get that out of the way right away.
Yeah, and we can. Yeah, it
But
looks like.
plasma processing is on the way for later checks, so I don't know.
If we want to go to Farfen,
Or
it's just on
mines.
the way. Mine's right now with the.
I just mean like, I mean plasma processing, you don't have to do it now.
Oh,
You don't have to
right.
go
You
out of your
mean?
way for it. You will run into it
Well,
either by going towards mine or yeah.
the thing is, the two artifacts there are are very early in mines. They're main quarry and security access A. So that's you pretty much want to do it from the Talon elevator. I'd say.
That's true.
And we already have phase on suit, so we don't have to worry about that.
I think what Bowman is doing is reloading the room to get the PB, but we're gonna bail. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's not worth it.
Vanillable also bailed.
Mm.
By that indecision, somehow Vanillable was actually caught up, and I wasn't really
Yeah.
paying attention to what's been happening.
Well,
But
yeah,
they caught up.
I've been meaning to say that for a while, but Vanillable has been keeping on track on Bowman's just right on Bowman's tail, despite the fact that Bowman has a overall better movement. I think
Yeah.
Vanillable's routing has been pretty good. I think better than Bowman's actually.
Yeah, Chapel is in logic now. Okay, and we have the super missile check. So I know that before the super missile check was discovered, there was some controversy around going Chapel, just for Chapel. But in the meantime, Vanillable is electing to save warp and go the Chozo route. So we finally have a route divergence, a significant one.
There we are.
And I think, which one do I like better? Not exactly sure.
Well, there are arguments to be made for Far Chozo, especially since we have Boost Ball, so Life Growth is also a thing.
Yes.
If a noble is comfortable with Bar Skip, they could get the two artifacts in Mines right about now.
And we can clear the entirety of Chozo. Training
That's
Chamber,
good.
Tower of Light.
Well, not... actually, we can't clear Elder Chamber, because we need Plasma.
But Elder Chamber is a short path away from landing site. Just one elevator. So what is that?
Is that an E-Tank?
Gamer leaning right now. Gravity suit. Okay. Interesting. Huh.
If we get thermal, that could be frigate. Which I don't feel like we've seen frigate very often this tournament.
Yeah, I don't see frigate at all. People tend to not take it very seriously as an option.
It's just,
even when it's been like open for a long while.
It's just 3 checks, and they are locked by quite a few items.
It's also rather slow, and it takes quite a bit of it takes quite a bit of skill to do quickly. And I think speedrunners main PBs. Oh. Wow. Okay, so now we're in logic.
Okay,
we are now fully in logic. Well, wait a second. Hold on. We knew this couldn't be main PBs, so maybe they're reading that power bombs has to be like in Chozo.
Maybe. Because we were definitely supposed to get Ice Beam before Wave. So
yeah,
I think Vanillable is making the play here to gather more PBs, which definitely is pretty smart. If you're gonna want to keep checking things in phase on mines, for instance, that could come in very handy. Especially considering the drop system that this game has. Yeah.
I just mean the routing consequences, because now what I'm thinking here is like, okay, they know main PBs could not be here, and they're deciding to stay in Fen regardless. Oh, they're not doing the super missile check though.
The super missile. Oh, you were talking about Bowman.
Yeah, Bowman. Yeah.
I was talking about Vanillable, so
yeah.
Might have been a bit of a misunderstanding there. But
yeah, I was mostly thinking. Now I'm not sure I like Vanillable's route because they know one of these checks has to be main power bombs. But don't. Yeah, we can't go into further into. We can't go further into Fen without main PBs. I don't know. It is only one checks. It only subtracts one of the checks. It doesn't subtract a lot of them from
Yeah.
Chozo. And it's nice to get Chozo out of the way here right now, because detouring for Tower of Light later is kind of going to be annoying.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Not much in the way of Chozo. No secret tunnel from Vanilla Ball.
It is slower. Sadly.
Yeah, but is it slower? I think it's
Yes.
in tasks that it's slower, but
No, I think I think it's slower. I think Vertigo tested it with like I think Vertigo tested it with like optimal movement where both players like it's not like, you know, I don't think he tested it with like task level movement. I think task meant like, oh, I confirmed this with like controlled variables type of thing.
yeah, yeah. But secret tunnel though.
Yeah. Looks like not gonna stay in Chozo, gonna do Overgrown or excuse me,
Life growth, yeah.
Life Grove, yes.
And also check Great Tree Chamber on the way.
Great Tree Chamber is non-logic, but Life Grove is.
Uh,
I wonder if they're thinking,
oh,
let's just
right,
go.
X-ray, yes.
I wonder if they're thinking, like, go to mines, just go to artifacts right away. I kind of like that idea.
Yeah,
Route artifacts, because they can get all of them in mines.
yeah. That's what I was saying about this route earlier. Is if
Ah,
you're
okay.
comfortable
I
with
was yeah.
bar skip, you can basically get these two artifacts out of the way really quickly.
It seems like they might be comfortable with bar skip. Bar skip is it's easy to learn, hard to master. Really, 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 really hard to master. And by easy to learn, I mean, yes, you can do a double bomb jump, but whether or not that double bomb jump works
Yeah.
is a
It's
different
easy
matter
as
entirely.
it's easy as in it's a double bomb jump, but it's hard as in it's a
It's a really
precise
hard
bomb
bomb
jump.
jump. Yeah. This is Research Lab Hydra, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Hydra's the first one, Aether's the second one with 2 checks.
Down we go.
It's not too bad. We managed to cut ourselves in the railing.
Yeah. Nothing.
And well, a Metroid in the barrel, pretty fitting for labs.
Wait a second, hold on. Do we actually need... Are we literally in go mode right now? Hold on. Ice Resist was an artifact on the spider track, so
Yes.
Vanilla Bull got that one. Main quarry, Burn Dome, Frost Cave. Frost Cave isn't logic because of gravity
that's
suit.
gravity. Yeah, we're in go mode.
We're literally in go mode. Wow. Okay, so I like this by Vanilla Bull. They actually recognize that they're in go mode.
Yeah. The thing that Bowman might still be looking for, though, is a visor, because we haven't gotten one of those yet.
Yeah.
And visorless essence is, ooh, it's tricky.
Nice observatory dash.
All right, we would like to see that.
The from down there, that's much easier. Don't do the one Sam does. The one Sam does is really hard. If you ever watch Sam, I'm trying to learn that one because I'm a lunatic. But yeah, that observatory dash is actually pretty easy. I don't even have to bend it because the wall will bend you for you.
Yeah.
And yes, plasma is required, but we can do Ridley without plasma. So
Yes.
we are technically in go mode. Although wait a second, never mind. We have phase on, so yeah, no, it's literally
it's a plasma
hunt.
beam hunt. Kind of forgot about the plasma here.
I forgot that we had phase on soon. I'm like, well, just go fight Ridley to get the hint, and then you can find plasma on the way. No, we already got it. It was like the third item or something.
Unfortunately, no plasma beam hint.
Yeah.
I want a refund. But
that would be kind of cool if you defeat Ridley without plasma, it just gives you hints for plasma. I don't know. Actually, that'd be kind of hard because maybe it is logically possible to have the artifacts all together where you have no beams. At that point, do you still give the plasma hint or do you give the hint for all the beams? I don't know. Never mind. The idea is a bad idea. I will stop talking.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, bar skip.
Yeah.
I like this.
Got a big close there. Kind of trying to reposition themselves. They may also be learning this on the fly, because at this moment it's like really big.
And for
They
the
can
record, I don't think this is a risky play. I think this is very principled.
Yes.
Baja is very a big component of just, I don't care about going for the most
Hey,
checks.
there
I
we
want
go.
the most checks while also getting artifacts and keys, which I
Yeah.
think is a very principled and good thing to do. And of course, bar skip, we get it.
There we
Pog.
are. Are you saying principled to avoid saying based?
No, I will say based and principled.
There we go. Based and principle pilled. No, based and principled.
Very
All right,
good.
that's it. Doesn't get any better than that.
But that being said, Bowman is going to go for Frost Cave, so it's not like this is a terrible play either. It's also kind of principled, just half as because there's half as many artifacts in this direction. Also, Cat
Yeah.
Jam. And they have gravity, so this is like perfectly accessible. You can do this now.
Yeah.
Right?
And also might as well just do the entire Farfen loop, hoping to get that plasma beam.
Check the caves as well. We
Yeah.
don't have. We don't have plasma beam for what is it? Security is up, storage is down, right?
Storage. Yeah, I think that's it.
I'm gonna check again because yesterday this was a point of banter as well.
I always mistake those two rooms too, so like, don't worry. Prime room names, honestly. Sharasu Echoes, which has storage A, storage B, storage C, storage D. In cache 1, in cache 2, in cache 3, and in cache 4. Not disorienting at all.
Totally. Copium is not a real world either.
No.
Oh, they're forgetting that you gotta lower the ice? Oh, never mind. They're just gamers.
Yeah, you can just R-jump that. You can also R-jump to the safe station, but you gotta combine it with a slope jump in order to get enough height.
Yeah. Security up top, storage on bottom.
Alright.
So they can't get to storage cave. Storage stores an artifact. Security holds on to a bomb because that's
Yeah.
vanilla.
It's-
Yeah.
PB expansion, yes. The
It used to
PB
be
shop-
for a long time it was the fastest PB expansion you could get without chicanery.
Yeah. Well, without
It's still the
chicanery-
first one you get in 100%, I believe.
Oh, really? Haven't really done Hondo, just some any percent.
Uh-oh, don't down.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's in... Oh, main core is an artifact.
Yeah.
This is a pretty easy R jump. I think you could even do this with L jumps.
Yeah.
It's not too big of a deal there.
Just a missile there. You could also.
Now, neither of them did upper fire shores. It would be hilarious.
Oh, if it
plasma
turns out
was
to be
there.
plasma, oh, that would be very funny. But also consider this vanilla.
Yeah. And there's a second artifact, and the small one is always strength.
Yep.
Are we gonna stay here and hunt for plasma? It looks like we are.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we are. Not a bad shout at all.
Yeah.
We can go up
And
to.
we just turn around once we get to
Metroid
MQA.
MQA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, plasma could not be up there, so. But it can still be down there.
All right. Well, down we go.
Taking a little bit of a skinny dip in the gravity chamber. Couldn't quite see what that item was, but probably wasn't important.
So Farfen is done. Now, I don't want to do Thardis, and Sam is very much so an Amethyst adversary disliker. He is very, very gonna tell him to skip. Sam is gonna tell him to skip Thardis. Like, we're not gonna see Mineral Man from Bowman. Like,
I would at least do Qmon because that's an.
I agree.
But
yeah, I agree.
Tardis is bad because we only have one power bomb and no plasma beam, so
Yeah,
the fight is gonna take a little while.
the fight is kind of fast if you're really good at it and you have power bombs. Like it's kind of crazy how
Yeah.
fast you can do with power bombs and plasma beam. Which
Yeah.
is strange that Sam dislikes Thardus so much because I think Sam of all people would be able to do Thardus the fastest out of anyone. Maybe aside from Cosmo. Um, but if like Justin showed up and did some tournament matches, good lord, he is so good at Thardus.
Oh,
It's crazy.
yeah. Oh, oh no! You hate
Frozen
to see
Pike.
that. Yeah, frozen pike.mp4, or as I like to call it, down.
I like the vertical rooms in speedrunning because you can do some crazy stuff to traverse them with like dashes into slopes that pop you up and stuff like that. You can
Yeah.
do vertical rooms really quickly. But casually, I'm glad they learned their lessons in Echo, like in Echoes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Shoutouts to Terminal Falls.
yeah. Also, just not even doing like super vertical rooms where like that are all platform based. Like they were like, okay, like platforms, like especially with our control scheme where it's hard to look down. Yeah, no, let's not do that again. All right, what do we call this pirate? Philip? Is this pirate's name Philip?
Yes, this pirate's name is indeed Philip. We also have Calvin upstairs.
Yeah.
The one that breaks the glass in Research Lab Aether, I believe we call Edward.
And we call him Edward because sometimes he just decides not to jump through.
Yeah, that's in the vanilla game. In Rando, that's been patched, so Edward will always be a serviceable pirate and always open the door for you, like a true gentleman. All right, just a missional expansion in Cuman.
And we are skipping Mineral Man as expected.
Yep. No rock and roll.
A significant portion of that conversation we had in chat yesterday was Sam just being mad about Mineral Man.
Oh.
And also coming up with different puns like limestone lunatic, concrete contrarian, etc., etc.
We're doing Kirby world names, aren't we?
Yeah. Thankfully, we have boost balls, so we don't have to do the rough spinner manip here. So far, okay. So Bowman's now gonna do, I guess. Do we do plasma processing now?
Well,
Yeah, I think you do.
yeah. Think you'd want that.
Workstation's not logic. What was that? Metroid. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what is?
That's
Oh, missile. Okay, so they opened this just for missile. Okay.
Well, don't have X-rays, so you can't really check without opening it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we still don't have a visor.
Yeah.
I would like that at least.
Yeah, at least a single visor would be pretty nice.
You know, visorless essence is bad when speedrunners will still cost themselves time and pick a thermal in research core.
Yes.
It's research core, right? Yeah, it is research core.
Yeah, it is research core.
So, like, I would expect them at least to try and skip it, but no, they don't even bother. It costs them 7 seconds, if I remember correctly, but they still get it.
Yeah, because it's still faster than like waiting for a non-maximal damage pool on essence.
Yeah. And manipping essence blind is kind of it's a tall task. I imagine maybe one day in the future, like that seems to me like a low-hanging fruit just from speedrunning experience. That's one of those things where like a dedicated runner could probably sit down and lab it out, but it would probably be cancerous to learn.
Oh yeah. And
so I understand why they're still and only for 7 seconds in game time. If it was real time, then I think it would have been discovered a long time ago. But they use in game time, so
yeah, not worth it.
Yeah. So plasma processing, nothing.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna go straight to PPC, and they do have access to. They do have access to a PPC item. They're gonna have to do some like power bomb farming, unless they got a power bomb while I wasn't looking.
Well, we will see right about now.
Okay.
All right, but thankfully, we have this zoomer here with a guaranteed PB drop.
Do turn around, thank you.
Turn around. You want that PB drop?
Yeah.
There we go. And
if you guys have more PBs and you want to farm PBs here, what you would do is you leave this room into workstation, then go towards the save station, and then come back. That's how you'd reload the room. I've seen some people take the elevator, which is Very, very slow.
Yeah, no, you don't want to take the elevator. We're
Mine's
getting
looking really barren right now. It's looking like it might just be Chozo.
Yeah. Might just be Tower of Light.
In which case, the hyper risky routing might have been the correct choice and not the principled one. There were two principled options here, Fen and Mines, but it seems like neither have been working out so far. Unless suddenly Plasma shows up in PPC. Now you do want to break the rubble here first, because if you don't, and then no power, and then you get drop systemed, you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Where if you break the rubble, you can at least turn around and reload the room a bunch of times.
Yeah. But Vanillable going for the hopping on to the pirate strat here in elite research, but
They don't have the missiles to kill him. Oh, painful.
I just noticed that. Oh no.
No missiles. And the missile stations in this game are very poorly placed. They're not very well placed.
All right, drop system in action on Bowman's side.
Luckily, this is why you do. Oh, looks like they might have got something. No.
No.
Okay. Now you open the door and you leave. Or no, there's still some things here.
Yeah, there are a few crates left over.
Oh, super missile check.
Oh, we might see that.
Oh, vent shaft has something. Uh-oh.
Oh. All right.
What is there?
Let's see it.
This is plasma. Then this is like a very even. No, it's just a missile. Oh well, they don't have no missiles. So might as well get it.
Hey, hold on though. They could have farmed the missiles off of the puffer that were constantly spawning.
They could do that as well. They could also farm them here.
Yeah.
These boxes.
Yeah, and the good thing about these boxes is I'm fairly certain there's at least a guaranteed power bomb drop in the top boxes, so... yeah, you kind of want that.
Well, we'll see how close it is if... Cause, okay, hold on.
Yeah, so...
Is it actually as close as we think it is?
We're still hunting for plasma, but in terms of artifacts, Vanillable is in the lead.
Limited influence. Haha, down we go.
Yeah, down.
That was because they landed on the invisible platform, slid off, got limited influence, and then you can't move. And I'm still learning this game, and it's still crazy to me that like Prime runners will complain that Echoes does not have this feature. I'm like, you guys are crazy. You guys are. I would lose my mind because limited influence is so crazy to me. Like in the game I speedrun, the idea of just being like, yes, I will now give up my air control is just Looney Tunes. Like, oh my goodness. That's crazy to me.
Okay, yeah, but consider this. Jump like cowboy.
Oh! Plasma beam, PPC.
Yeah. And
now it's just hold down W or forward in the control stick. Now it's like literally a speedrun. They just have to whoever plays faster. But I think Vanillable is going to have to do less checks in Farfen because of this.
Yes, I'd say Vanillable is in the lead by a tiny amount, but Bowman's movement will definitely allow them to recuperate, especially after that down. Oh yeah, visors are also a concern, but I think at this point, it's just better to say screw it and do visorless.
Yeah. Oh, now we're finding the part. Vanillable electing to give up and just do the spider-ball method.
That's the wrong side. Vanillable.
Oopsie.
Oops.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Considering that Farfan is like completely cleared, the only place a visor could be is Mineral Man or Security cave, storage cave. Storage is the one that stores the artifact, yes.
Yeah.
And security is the one where we want to be safe because it stores a bomb.
It could also be Elder Chamber or Tower of Light.
I just mean in Fen, like those are the options.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we don't know about in Fen. because everything else we know about. We don't know about Ice Chozo Ice Temple, but I don't think we're going to be seeing Chozo Ice Temple. I think it's literally Frost
Probably
Cave,
not.
save warp, go beat the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Just get those last few artifacts. Bowman can actually save warp immediately, though.
Yeah, both of them can save warp pretty quickly as well,
Yeah,
because the items are right there.
yeah, right next to a save station. Nice scan dash, by the way.
Why are we doing checks? Oh, this is not a check. This is main core.
This,
Is an
yeah, this is an artifact.
I will just give them the artifact right now so I don't forget.
Mm.
So we're just missing... So we know where Gravity Suit is. It didn't seem to matter in this race.
Not
But
really, no.
yeah. And I don't think... I guess Thermal could be in reverse Fen? That could be logical?
Reverse Fen.
Yeah, that is possible.
I believe we have full cleared mines, labs.
Yeah.
So yeah, could just be, yeah.
I don't think Thermal can be on Thardus, although I've heard
No.
conflicting things.
No, thermal is required for Thardus, so it literally cannot be on Thardus.
Okay. Although, I would like them to do some skips just in case Thermal is here, or not skips, some checks. Why are we checking this? This isn't... Oh!
No PB.
But this one's a guaranteed, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah, thankfully.
Alright, and that's all 6 artifact on Bowman's side.
Yeah.
I would assume they will still go for Ridley and final bosses immediately.
I think it would be a mistake. I think it would be a mistake to get them.
It's pretty time consuming to
Oh, there is a complication here we didn't consider. Only one power bomb for essence? Ooh.
Oh, right.
And no visors. That's gonna be rough.
You can still waste a bit of the pool on the Metroids to
Yeah.
insta-kill them, but I mean, with no visors, it's not like you're gonna get the most out of the pools anyway, so might as well just aim for what you can see, and then scan with your, and then just scan and use your IRL echo visor to echolocate essence.
Pretty jet seed, actually.
Yeah,
I could see
really
like, I could see this in like a weekly among more experienced players being like maybe sub-hour.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. And this is the annoying slope jump that puts gravity in logic. There we go. We're out.
Gets it rather quickly, so pretty good.
Now we fight the dragon.
Yeah. Is Venerable gonna opt to check Farfen for visors? No, probably not.
No, they're just gonna save warp by. I don't. Baja's probably saying no. Just
just do
off to the dragon we go.
We have to fight Alduin at the throat of the world. Wait, wrong game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would be very useful if Samus had Dragon Rand, because at least Boostless would not be such a pain. Right.
Honestly, I'm starting to think I'm not exactly sure which routing option was actually more principled, because Fen just had way more checks for plasma.
Yeah, I think the reason why Venoble is a bit behind is just down to movement, I want to say. Yeah, I think just doing Vasilus is the better thing to do, because considering what checks we have left, they're pretty far apart from each other.
Yeah.
So I think it would just be a waste of time, even comparatively to doing Vasilus Essence. We have the energy to survive.
Yeah. Smiley face.
Yes, little smiley. And also, I must bring up my nerd glasses here and say, actually, it's not Fusroda. It's it's Jordur. I forget. I I had this in my mind like literally a minute ago, and I just forgot the words of power.
I don't mind the main PBs. Delta.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty sensible to do, especially considering mines. But Jack being a bother here. Using the only power bomb to get rid of him.
Oh, that's painful.
Oh, it's Jord Zafrul. I remember.
Oh. I have not... I don't think I even played Skyrim at the time. I played Fallout 3 and I was like, nah, that's enough of Bethesda for me. Oh, they're missing the... They're
Fair
missing
enough.
the boost ball. Oh, goodness.
Huh?
Morph!
Oh, right. Yeah, there we
Boost!
go.
Okay, good. Alright.
All right.
The crab. Mr. Krabs. After Mr. Krabs, we fight Squidward. We want wave
Sammy!
first, did we?
Ahoy, Sammy, me girl! I have a crippling ice spreader addiction. Gah.
That was actually much better than I thought I would get. That was incredible.
Thank you. All right, but on that note, EXO, subchamber 1 down, started with power, pretty good. Now we're gonna make good use of that ice spreader we found earlier.
Being stringy with the missiles? No, okay.
I'd say that's a waste of time, because,
What boss is SpongeBob? That is a good question. Not Thardis.
Alpha Blog. He's underwater.
But
That's my only argument.
what boss is Sandy, though? Ooh, that's a good question. Dark Samus. Easy. No, never mind.
Yeah, that
Debate
makes
over, Dark
sense,
Samus.
actually. That actually makes sense.
Yes. I think we are SpongeBob. I think Samus is SpongeBob.
That would make sense.
Yes.
Yeah, Battle in Bikini Bottom Prime.
Or maybe Samus is Sandy.
Yeah, that
She's a
that makes
badass
sense
Texan.
as well. Yeah. Mother Brain just said something about Texas, and the whole Metroid series started.
Samus is definitely Sandy, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that really fight was kind of bad.
Yeah, didn't quite pay as much attention as I should have when we
It
were
was a lot of
talking.
dashing for Midley.
Oh,
A lot of
right.
driving.
Yeah.
Only
Bad-
one missile left from Bowman, so
Okay, I was gonna say something inappropriate when calling Ridley a specific kind of dragon. I will not elaborate.
Ridley B actually.
Who
Who's
would
Plankton?
Mother
Who's
Brain?
Plankton, right?
Yeah, Plankton would be Mother Brain, I think. Like One Eye, Mastermind. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Tiny though.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably boss in the Minish Cap, but not in Metroid. Plankton is Inkstorm.
Storm.
Yeah.
Well, when we talk comparatively to size, probably, yeah. No, wait. Plankton would actually be Admiral Dane because of Computer Wife.
Oh my god. I really did not like that part of of Metroid Prime 3. Just like
Hmm.
I don't care about the intergalactic police force. Let me play the video game.
Yeah, I guess Aurora unit. I mean, not quite wife, but you get the you get the vibe I'm setting off.
Yeah.
Why must you force me to justify myself? Prime 3 random races, whenever we have a stable Prime 3 patcher, which the official word, if I remember correctly, would be whenever someone has the time and dedication to develop a proper Prime 3 patcher.
You know what Dark Samus is? It's Sandy when she's had a bit too much to drink. I kind of love that one.
Yeah.
Dark Samus is Sandy's alter ego. Oh my god, getting memed by Ice Spreader.
Oh.
Wasting what
right.
precious missiles we had.
Mm.
The fight would have been almost over, I think.
Yeah. All right. Essence time.
All right, Squidward.
Yeah, Squidward.
Squidward's boss music is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Squidward boss theme.
Mm-hmm. Bowman moved a little bit, so that might be... Okay, roar? Okay, good.
Roar.
Okay, good. No problems.
There we are.
And then whenever you step in the pool, you turn around and Squidward's going to be right there. But being able to set up, so now we can bust out the scan visor.
Yep, a bit of echo location here and there. A bit close to the carcass, you might want to manipulate it away a little bit.
Oh, Draxus, come on. This theme is cool. Come on.
Oh,
Why you gotta be a hater? It's inappropriate for the boss fight, considering how silly this boss fight is, but it's awesome.
yeah.
It's epic. The sound design in the Metroid Prime trilogy, from the music to the sound of guns, is awesome.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I gotta give like a little recommendation of mine. I believe, if I remember correctly, it was Cinemax who actually did quite a bit of work on the sound design part of Metroid Prime, and just the Prime series in general. I would highly recommend their channel out, a few of their videos on the Prime series if you are interested in sound design and are curious about how the Prime
link to
series
that
sound
chat,
design
dude.
went. I could look for that real quick.
Because I think we do want to... I think we want to maximize pool damage here, and we're going to do pool and attack cancels.
Yeah.
Electing not to. No power bombs. Yep, that's maybe a reason to do a few pool cancels, just so you can get a few pot shots on the Metroids.
Yeah.
I don't even care about the damage in this case. I think we just want to get the attack cancels in.
Yeah, at this point, you want to get it more as consistent as possible, and then put all the damage into the combat phase, where you can actually lock onto it and focus the damage of phase on beam.
Yeah, and this is where main PDs are kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Do you have to double jump to escape this to escape the attack?
No. If you time your single jump right, you can. You don't need to double jump.
That's a little optimization you can go for here, rather than burning
Yeah.
the double jump.
Yeah, less air time, so more time in the pool and more time to actually shoot.
Oh, and then a pool skip.
Oh, that is ugly. Oh, that is absolutely disgusting.
That is savage. I think it's because it tries to lay a pool in an invalid spot and then goes, "Ah, yes, I have tried. I will now move on.
Yeah.
I will now
now
smash the ground furiously for the next 30 seconds."
Yeah. Very sad. And Vanillable making their way to Essence as we speak.
It's getting closer than you would want it to.
Yeah.
They do have a power bomb. They can use this power bomb here. Of course, Metroids are immortal when they're evolving.
Yeah. Just for some reason.
Even just to get a few animations out of the way would be nice.
Yeah. I was just reading Aldrax's message, and I don't think you want to shoot cats to skip their animation. Because I think
not
that
even at
counts
half health. Oh my god, this is miserable.
and
oh my god.
and I just want to say Bowman's health is getting kind of low as well.
Oh, it is. Oh my god. No way.
Oh, this might come down to the wire for Vanillable, actually. It's not a race yet.
Oh,
Oh,
got him. Now stay on him. Oh, panicked.
yeah.
He's gone.
Heard the sound cue for the shockwave and decided to jump.
I'm just saying it would be nice if pets would pool skip instead of Essence.
Yeah, I really hate it when my pet turns invisible and I have to locate it using my thermal vision goggles, SMH my head.
Yes. Alright, we have a combat phase.
Alright.
No,
This
we
is
don't.
where you-
No, there it is. Okay.
No, there it is. This is where you pull cancel as hard
I
as
think,
you
yeah,
can.
we don't even bother with attack canceling.
Yeah,
We just get the most damage we can out of the pool. And then we lose the pool, and then now we're like, oh boy.
and now we wait.
The HP is a problem.
Yeah, and you want to get this over with as fast as possible, not only for the race, but also for that. And Vanillable also catching up really close.
Wow. Oh my god.
That was a really good. That was a really good pull cancels. Oh, this might come down to this pool skip here. Still having a bit of trouble locating it. And on the difference is that Vanillable has a lot more health to tank. Yeah, you can use some sound cues to get the to know whether Essence is to your left or to your right using the stereo audio of this
I
game.
think you might even just want to burn the entire pool rather than just trying to go for attack cancels if you find Essence. Just be like, okay, get it out of the way.
No, I'd still rather go for attack cancels, because you can still line up the times with your arm cannon to recoil.
Dude, Bello, they are even.
Yeah.
They're even right now.
Oh
That's
my
incredible.
goodness.
What a disaster.
Oh, this is so close. I'm actually getting goosebumps for this. Oh, energy low on Bowman's side. Oh, this is spicy. 56
Oh my-
health.
And
Oh,
just
the-
missile drops. We don't need missiles.
We need health, please.
I can't believe it.
Oh my goodness.
The boss music is actually now appropriately epic. This is ridiculous.
Yes.
I think Vanillable is in a combat phase. Yep. Oh.
Oh, this
All
might
right.
be
Let's see if Essence trolls though.
Uh,
Scooter is
this
trolling.
does not look good. There's still a leftover 100 Metroid too. Oh, it died to the... It got caught in the crossfire. Okay, hold
Get
on.
down, Mr. President.
Oh, you can just
10
lay it on
HP.
it. All right. There.
No. That is GG, I think. Absolute catastrophe. I can't believe it.
Oh no! And Vanilla Ball also messed up the pool a little bit.
Just need to find Essence and shoot him.
Once. Yeah, just once.
Might be panicking too much. It doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they're gonna win. They have enough HP.
Yeah. Yeah, when you have low PBs, I'd really agree with phase on beaming the Metroids, especially on Visorless, since you can't really shoot Essence reliably.
The Essence fight, like the Exo fight, takes like 5 minutes or something. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
painful.
Oh,
They
not
played.
gonna-
They played what I'm not even sure if it was like RNG completely. I think Vanilla
Yeah.
just did this fight better.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree. And
GG.
all right, GG's. Oh my goodness, what a race.
Oh, wow, that is so unfortunate. That is that's such a bad way to lose. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's this is I'm getting secondhand pain from this.
Yeah. So hopefully we're gonna have hopefully we can have both the runners and the coaches in there. I think I'd love to hear what they have to say as well.
Yeah, it's been quite an interesting race, not only because it was close, but also because it was close despite the routing divergences.
All right, let's see where the visors are.
Yeah.
And flamethrower, of course, the most important.
Oh yes, we absolutely need our validation.
Yes. All right. Thermal
right.
biohazard containment. Nice
Okay.
request. Okay.
Okay, I just want to point out, thermal visor. No, it's actually not. We have gravity, so you can actually do reverse frigate in order to get that thermal visor. That is so niche, though.
Flamethrower tower chamber. Okay. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. Because they didn't know that gravity was available, but they would have realized gravity was available if they did more of Fen.
Yeah.
Where was gravity? Actually, where was gravity again? Oh, it was a chapel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Chapel.
Yeah. GG's, Baha. If you want to join us, Baha, as well,
Yeah.
we'd love to have you as well.
Free.
We'd like to hear from everybody.
Yeah.
You're not going to believe how you guys won this race, by the way.
Oh,
Boy, howdy. You guys are not going to believe it.
Well, maybe they can already see. Oh, maybe they're lacking a bit of the context.
Yeah, they'll see. We'll let you know once Venoble shows up.
Yeah. Well, actually, Venoble is in setup currently, probably waiting for a green light. So I'll just go tell them.
Yeah.
Oh.
You joined right as Bella was about to pull you in.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Venoble,
GG's.
congratulations, GG.
Oh, thank you, GG's. Well, that
Would
was
you
a
like
Z.
to know? Would you like to know the major event that happened that won you this race?
Yeah.
Bowman died at Essence.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh no. How far behind was I at that point?
a few minutes.
Okay.
A few minutes, like quite a few minutes. I
No.
think they finished. I think they finished EXO while you were, I don't know, 75%? No, sorry, 25% through? Something
Okay,
like that, like
gotcha.
pretty significantly. You guys routed, I don't think either of you routed poorly or had a mistake. I think Bowman just was better in terms of movement, ultimately.
Okay.
The routes were
Gotcha.
different. You guys did mines, they did Fen first.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, like, in theory, I think your route probably would have been better because you probably would have run to plasma faster, right? And you would have had to do less checks in Fen.
Yeah.
But
True.
otherwise, it seemed like the routes were a wash. Like you'd have to do some advanced timings to see which one was better. But it was
Gotcha.
mostly just movement, and then then Essence was a complete disaster for them.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Like actually, the Essence was so bad that even if they didn't die, it still would have been like you could have won.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Oh,
how bad it was.
wow.
You entered Essence, you got to like 75% HP at around the time that they were 75% HP.
Yeah,
Oh,
you had
Essence
wow.
was
Okay.
you
yeah.
had really good pull cancels, and in the meantime, Bowman was pull skipped once already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so tragic. That's bad orange.
Yeah, but
Oh, no.
I think it was more than that. It was just a lot of problems. Like it was like minutes and minutes and minutes of problems, whereas you just did not have them.
Right. Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But
Mm.
the one disadvantage they had that didn't seem to matter that much from what we could tell was the fact that you had main PBs because they didn't do Chozo before they went to do bar skip, or they didn't even do bar
Oh,
skip.
okay.
So, yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah, because they would have went through fan then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a guess as to why you guys decided to do bar skip. I have a feeling that Baja was like, well, we should go towards the artifacts, and there are 2 artifacts there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was correct.
Okay.
Since we had most of our progression items anyways, we're just like, let's
Yeah.
just go blitz the artifacts and see if we can pick up plasma along the way.
Yeah, kind of a jet seat actually, aside from the visors.
Yeah,
Turning-
for sure. Oh, man, those
Yeah.
visors were not
Yeah.
really. Yeah, because one was it thermal and biohazard containment, and then X-ray and ice rooms west. That was not fun.
Yeah. No, definitely not.
Because there's no good reason to ever go back to them. They're so out
There
of
was
Yeah,
a
not
funny
really.
hot dog at the beginning of the game that you guys didn't do, but they did. They forgot they had boost ball, so they got space jump later.
Oh.
It didn't matter in the end, but we were
Right.
like, oh my god, what if Furnace has upper Furnace has an item, right? And then like you find Spider on your way to Furnace, and they found Spider, and we're like, oh god, it might be like a disaster here, right? Because they have to turn around
Yeah.
and go grab that space jump, but there was nothing. It was like okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
we were like, oh my god, what if Lower Watery Hall has an item? And then it didn't have an item. Yeah. There's like a bunch of cases like that where they could have been hard punished, but they were not. So,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and
Baja was coaching for them somehow, ethereally, and never punished.
yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. Never finished. Ever.
Yeah, and then some SpongeBob shenanigans, but I'll let you.
Yeah, we had a
Oh,
whole,
really?
we had a whole conversation about
Yeah.
which SpongeBob characters would be matched up. Because Essence is Squidward, of course.
Oh, okay,
EXO
yes,
is
yeah.
Mr. Krabs.
Okay.
And then we couldn't figure out who SpongeBob was, but we were pretty sure that Samus is Sandy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. And then Dark Samus is Sandy when she's had a bit too much to drink.
Yep. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
And also, I might just do that impression again for you, but I basically just said something along the lines of, "Holy SpongeBob, me boy! I have a crippling ice spreader addiction." Gang, 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 gang.
That's good. I love it.
I don't think I have anything else on this seed. I think it was like, it was actually kind of pretty straightforward. It was like, okay, now we
Yeah.
know what to do once we get to like Chozo. Once again, another seed I commentate where Chozo just after you do Chozo, it's like, okay, now we do the very straightforward thing. Yeah, Baja, they didn't so the turning point in routing divergence was once you guys got wave beam, both you guys were about the same time got wave beam. You guys went to Fen to save warp. They went to Fen and did labs and Frost Cave, and then went to mines. You guys save warped, found main PBs in Farchozo, and then bar skip and etc. I'm not sure which route is better. It seems both are principled enough. Like if you go to Fen, you're going towards an artifact and getting a lot of checks for plasma, and if you go to mines, you're also being disciplined because you're going towards the artifacts, and they're closer, and you can also check for plasma. So I don't know which route is better, but I think both of them were good.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, one of the consequences was the fact that there were no main PBs. So
Yeah. But, yeah, two very sensible routes to take.
yeah, unless you disagree, Baja, maybe you think it's obviously better to go to mines.
Yeah, I'd definitely be inclined to go to mines first, simply for the number of artifacts, and then again, upper mines. If I recall correctly, upper mines has a few more checks than Farfen too, but that might
But
be
Labs
just
has a lot of
a
checks.
reach. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like literally, like the routes were so identical. Baha, like at the end, both of you guys had saved warped one room away from where you picked up your final artifact. Like that's how
Yeah.
clean both routes were, dude.
Yeah, pretty
Oh
much.
wow, that's great.
Like think about it. You guys saved warped at Frost's Cave. They saved warped at Main
Yeah.
Quarry.
Oh yep, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's literally perfect. Like it's fantastic either way. It was just like I don't know, like plasma, like yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
That's how good the routes were.
And yeah, as Baha puts it, PPC, you both got plasma at about the same time.
Yeah.
So
The powerbomb hunting did hurt a little bit in some cases. For I think the PPC had to be like reloaded a few times to get a powerbomb drop. To check the plasma. Yeah, that slowed them down quite a bit actually. But it didn't matter because they got to essence faster. Or they got to essence faster, yeah.
Even though I had gotten main PBs, I was shocked at how many powerbomb drops I saw throughout the whole scene.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Drop
Yeah.
after drop after drop.
And meantime, Bowman just struggling to farm for drops because this game
know.
certainly has a drop system.
It's so bad.
And then you didn't get any drops for health either during essence. We're like, no,
Yeah.
please don't die. That'd be
Yeah.
lame. I'm curious after this race. Actually, I guess Baha, you could enlighten us as well. What do you think would be the optimal visorless strategy here? Because you guys, it seems like you guys did a better job. Even Bowman's second attempt seems to be pretty rough. I wasn't actually paying attention to what you guys were doing.
And
we were just kind of
GG's
watching.
to Bowman.
Oh, GG's.
GG's, Bowman.
But yeah, I think we need to maybe learn about how to do essence visorless, or at least
Yeah.
like learn from you guys how to do it.
I was just improvising most of it, trying to go off the sound of where essence was, but it was mostly just trying to pool cancel when I had the non-visor essence pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That may have been the big deal, I think, because they were trying to just I think they were attack canceling.
Yeah, I think they were attack canceling the combat phase, I believe. So
Oh, gotcha.
I just
but
mean,
yeah.
do you think it's better to attack cancel or to pool cancel, Baha? Also, do you think it's better to, when you've located essence visorless, do you burn the entire pool or do you try and attack cancel a few shots? Pool cancel visible phases? Okay. Okay, so we're just waiting for Bowman.
Mhm.
I guess I gotta ask, what were you guys thinking about some of the orphans? Like, with that upper fire shores would have been painful because neither of you guys had the power bombs or got drops to get upper fire shores.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we were thinking that it probably was going to be painful if there's progression there, but just trying to follow the logic through the seed and try to get our artifacts. But yeah, that was
Because there were
That
some
could have been
pretty
an orphan of all
significant
time.
orphans, like
yeah. So I also orphaned
Tower of Light,
oh, yep.
Magma Pool, Training Chamber.
Uh-huh.
Because Baha says if you're worried about not getting it dead in 2 visible pools, just unload so you don't lose track of it. If you dealt good damage and are confident, you can kill on the next pool, even if it gets away from you. Go for the attack cancels to speed up the fight potentially. Okay. Also, hello Sam. Okay, we're still
I'm
waiting
gonna
for
go
Bowman.
get Bowman.
Yeah,
Hold
okay.
on.
He's right below me.
Yeah, but still in setup.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, you can just
Hello.
actually move them in. I moved them in.
Oh right, you're speed gaming, so you can do that.
Yeah.
GG's, Bowman.
GG's.
GG's. Oh, they're not ready. They're not ready, actually. My bad. I should have just assumed that they were not ready.
It was hello.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know what
Well,
happened.
There we are.
hello.
Hey,
GG's.
mate.
GG's.
GG's.
Wiser lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So, can I
I
give
can
you a sum
sympathize.
of sum up of the seed? How you guys routed differently, etc.
Go for it.
Yeah.
So you guys were pretty much identical around wave beam. Minor routing differences. There was that hot dog for space jump, was kind of funny, but it didn't matter. Thankfully, upper furnace
Yeah,
didn't
not
have an
very
item.
much.
But after that, so you got wave beam, and then you guys, as you know, Bowman did Fen, right?
Mhm.
Whereas Vanillable did save warp into grabbing main PBs at Chozo. What was it Hall of the Elders Hall of the Elders?
It was antechamber. Right?
Oh, antechamber. Excuse me, antechamber, and then they did bar skip.
Oh,
I
fun.
see.
Yeah. So they went for the play where you go for the double artifacts, which is sensible. You guys went for the single artifact with more checks for the plasma gamble, which was also sensible. And the routes were so identical that you guys I honestly cannot tell just by looking at it whether or not which one is better. Because at the end, both of you save warp one room away from our artifacts. So
Yeah.
it was that good. Like the routes were that identical as far as I could tell. But it just
Okay.
seemed like execution was better on Bowman's part up until Essence. And
Yeah,
Essence was even if you guys didn't die, Essence was such a disaster that Vanillable caught up, and the HP of Essence was almost the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get a visor or?
I got nothing.
No, visorless as well.
Mm,
Dang.
okay.
And
Yeah,
the
it's
visors
been,
are in
uh,
weird spots.
It's been pretty rough, but I want to say, Bowman, you got some good scan dashes. Like,
Yeah,
really,
your movements was really solid this game. Yeah,
Thank you.
I need to go watch it and take a note because my movement is not great.
Movement
there
will
were
get you
points
pretty
like
far.
yeah.
we were shocked. We were catching up a lot, and we didn't even know how we were kind of losing track of things. It's good. There were SpongeBob conversations. That's how much we were losing track of things. Yeah,
SpongeBob combo.
an impression was made today. It was wonderful.
Oh,
Don't have to
it-
do it again. You can rest your
yeah.
voice.
Thank you.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, I guess what was going through the mind with the hot dog on? Did you guys just forget you had boost? It kind of looked like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mention it, and Bowman didn't think about it. So yeah,
It
basically.
was just weird. Like Space Jump did Space Jump actually unlock anything logically that was actually important at all in Chozo?
For your crash site. Well, not Chozo.
Yeah, no, Chozo. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think you could get. Where was Super Missile again? Super Missile was
Frigate
It was
crash
for your
site.
crash
No, it's
site.
Frigate Crash Site. Okay. Okay, so I guess technically it didn't unlock that because Grapple was in the tree.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Grapple itself, what did Grapple unlock? I don't think it was anything.
Not really. Don't think we saw much of grapple in this seed anyway. So
That's the most inconsequential hot dog that was possible, I think. Like,
and somehow this was space jump being inconsequential.
yeah,
Yeah,
which is
I-
really weird to say.
yeah.
Like the entire time we were panicking, like, oh god. Especially when you guys picked up Spider and Zoid, we're like, oh my god, if Upper Furnace has something, that's so bad. You
Yeah, but
cannot
not.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I had to say about the seed. It was just a plasma go mode.
Yeah.
Early everything, really, except for
Basically.
plasma.
Yeah.
And it kind of just depends on what you want to prioritize. You know, I suggested just doing Fen into mines.
Yeah.
But you can also do Far Chozo into mines or Frigate and
Yeah.
then into Fen. It just depends on what you think is worth more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the early phase on too. That was funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
that was-
Ruin Shrine phase on.
Because we were also thinking, like, I guess that puts lower watery hull into logic, but then it was nothing
Because
because it gives you
it would
enough
make
energy
some,
to survive.
Yeah. Supple enough energy requirements.
Hmm.
Yeah, that whole scene. I'm just like, that's got to be all the energy in the game, right? But I wasn't keeping track, and I kept running into e-take after e-take, and I'm just like, when is it going to
Yeah.
stop?
A
Yeah.
lot of bait items in the early game, and it was like kind of a jet seed actually.
Yeah, if you run into plasma well, then yeah. Could
Even so,
actually
it was
get
like
through this pretty quickly.
even so, the route you guys took was completely sensible. It was like, I guess if you want to nitpick, I guess the mine's early route might have been better because you would have ran into plasma earlier, but you don't know that.
Yeah, it's easier to judge that with hindsight.
Yeah. I guess the
Yeah.
only complaint is just the power bomb issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We knew that main power bombs had to be in late Shozo,
Yeah.
and the idea is that you would just roll with the one power bomb that you got, and if you manage your drops well, it's not a big deal. The only time we really got punished was PPC.
PPC, yeah. And Essence. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Essence as
also
well.
but it's also not necessarily a bad play either. It's like, how do you know you're not going to run into any expansions in the entirety of Fen? Like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the expansions
So-
were really barren.
Yeah. So even in that sense, it's like, oh no, we have to have run into at least one expansion, but it didn't work out that way, so that was unfortunate.
Yeah, it do be like that.
It says the fear is the logic chain is something like plasma and antechamber mains in Chozo Ice wave. Oh, that could have been an option actually. We were just assuming, we were just assuming that it has to be power bombs up there.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I don't think either of you guys did the super missile. Actually, I don't think Vanilla Bowl actually did the did
No, I don't
Chapel, but you guys did Chapel. You guys don't know the super check yet, or was it just ruled out for some other reason?
Lighthouse?
Yeah, it was just ruled out that.
No,
No,
Chozo
sorry,
Ice Temple.
the super peak, the super missile peak. You shoot the wall and it peaks Chozo Ice.
Ah,
Temple.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we just
I didn't make that clear.
do it. Like I've done it before. We just decided it wasn't really worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just looking for plasma at that point.
Yeah,
So
that's true. What would you see? Oh, there's a visor there that I'm never gonna get. So, yeah. I don't have any more thoughts. Bella, you have anything?
No.
What about you guys? Any final thoughts?
I'm good.
I don't think so.
Plasma goes
Fun
No,
scene.
it's-
GG's
Plasma.
Plasma.
It was a really good seed. Yeah.
All right, follow runners. This has been the final run of the group stages. So we're going to be doing brackets next, but I don't think those have been scheduled yet. So nothing to report on those.
Will happen really soon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. With
So,
that,
yeah.
thank you all for watching. See you next mission.
See you next mission.
Yeah.
We'll see you all next mission.